Okay, next we'll extract the email and phone number from this text. Okay, for that we'll be using the find all method. So we have our phone regex object that we saved here, right? Phone regex. So from the phone regex object, we'll be using find all method and then text, right? Text is what we have pasted here from the clipboard. And this find all will return a list of strings of extracted phone numbers for us, right? And we'll save that in an object called, let's say, extracted phone. Okay? And similarly, let's do the same for email address. So we have our email regex object, right? And then we'll use the find all method to extract a list of email strings for us. Okay, and we'll pass this text that we pasted, and let me save that in an object called extracted email. Good. Now once we have that, we can print, what's the next step here? Extract email, then copy the extracted email and phone number to the clipboard. Okay, let's see what we have done so far. Let's print extracted phone, and then we'll print extracted email. Let's see if what we have done so far works or not. So for that, we'll just copy few phone numbers and email address and run our program. Okay, so this extracted phone will return a list of, oh, let me show you. Okay, I'll show you from the result. Okay, first let's go ahead to our clipboard and then grab a few phone numbers, grab a few text, like copy this, Command C or Control C if you are using Windows. So copy that, go back to your project, and then let's run this. Okay, so run that. Let's run this. Let's run this. Let's run the extracted part. Oh, here we have an error. It says email is not defined. Oh, there shouldn't be a dot here. It's just email regex, not email.regex. Okay, let's run this again. And then let's print extracted phone. And then let's print extracted email. Okay, so this is the Unicode of the email. So the email looks good. So we have the name part, right, and the domain part at adhe.edu. So the email looks good. U is just the Unicode for our string. Okay, but for the phone part here, we see 501. We see a list of tuples here, right? We have a dash, space. So this method returned a list of many tuples. That's because we have lots of groups. You see here, we have a group for area code, we have a group for the first separator, we have a group for extension, and so on. That's because of those so many groups, we have a list of so many tuples with the area code, the first separator, then digits, second separator, extension, and so on. right? So the easiest way to solve this is by putting everything in a giant group. What do I mean by that? So you see here, I have one group for area code, another one for extension, for first separator, and so on. So instead of that, let me put this whole thing in one giant group. Okay, so I'll put that in one group and then try it again. Let me go back here, copy some text, Command C, and then let's run our program again. So run that, run the second part, this part, run the extracted email and phone number from text part, then print the extracted phone. Now it looks better. Okay, we have printed extracted email. This works fine, so we don't have to worry about extracted email. Okay, let's see what we have now. Now it looks much better, right? So extracted phone, we have one giant tuple here, right? That's the phone, area code, space, right? And then we have another tuple here, right? And then so on. Now it looks better, but not quite what I want, right? I only want to get this, just the phone number section from my first tuple, right? And from my second tuple, I only want to get this section, not the rest. I don't want the rest. And from my third tuple, I only want to get the phone number part, and so on. From my last tuple, I just want to get this first part, right? Okay, so how can we do that? One way we can do this is by using for loop. We can loop through this list of tuples and extract the phone numbers only. Okay, let's see how we can do that. So I'll start by creating an empty list, and I'll call it all phone numbers. Okay, it will contain an empty list, so that way I will loop through this tuples and then add to this empty list. Good. So I can say for phone number, for phone number in extracted phone, right? For phone number in extracted phone, all phone numbers that append, so I'll append to this empty list. I'll append phone number at index 0. So I want to loop just this part, right? Index 0. That's what I want to get. And then append it to this empty list. And then go to the second tuple, index 0. That's what I want to go inside, and then loop only the value in index 0. That's why I put 0 here. Okay? Then I can print, once I have that, I can print all phone numbers. Good. So in each iteration, the phone number variable, right, will be assigned a single tuple from the list of tuples in the extracted phone from here. And then we'll append the phone number to the all phone numbers list. I just want the first string in the tuple, right? I just want this string, not the rest. So since I only want the first string in the tuple, when the tuple completes, we will have the first strings from the extracted phones. And we do that by passing index 0 here. Okay? And then through each loop, it will grab the first string in the tuple and then append it to the phone numbers empty list. Then it will keep going for all the tuples in my list.